day 50. Day 50. Milestone day. Flashpoint 100x. It's my 100-day journey with an audacious goal to 100x my business. And halfway there. So I wanted to take some time to not only get my digital diary, what had happened today, also reflect at the halfway point of what's going on. What's going on this, I guess, this transformational journey that I'm on. Everything from making the declaration to immense focus, conviction, and belief. But I realized that conviction is like a strong belief. So not only that, but worthiness, right? And having enough of what to do. So I went on this journey 50 days ago upon speaking to a good friend of mine, Kevin Dabrowski, high performance coach, advisor, friend, and he inspired me to do this. He's doing it as well. He declared going from 0 to 35 million in 100 days. So it was like, that's amazing. And a couple things in terms of the mindset shift and everything that I'm doing and the focus. It's just been transformational. Things have been happening and opening up, but one thing for sure was focus. 100% focus, energy, flow within my business, and moving it forward and gaining momentum. And I feel the momentum around. Everything from putting systems in place, processes, new deals coming through, and I'm seeing the team around moving quicker as well. So that's one thing. Secondly is not to overuse the word, because it's funny. A couple people in my circle and in the influential places, bigger brands or bigger thought leaders are talking about manifestation a lot these days. And maybe it's because I'm feeling that and I'm in it. But literally, God, the universe, or whoever you believe in, because I'm in this in truth and within belief of myself, things are opening up. I'm meeting the right people, having the right conversations. I'm saying no to opportunities that maybe in the past I might have jumped at, whether there was a new partnership, a new collaboration, a new idea. For those who are entrepreneurs, it's so easy to get caught up with something sexy, something new, something that's like, whoa, or some new business partner or a new collaborator who you may or may feel, I guess, honored to be in the vicinity of these folks. So this journey has got me thinking about, yes, I love what you do, so-and-so collaborator, but let me do me first, right? So, I mean, that's been huge. And in terms of getting from super, as I was ramping up, my home life was getting busier and busier. Then virtual school started a month late. Within this, so maybe like 15 days into this, virtual school came in. Then I was really busy, but my mind and energy wanted to create and build. So the stress levels went through. And then I started doing milestones about this goal. And at about the same time, Jade got accepted into real school. And we got a bigger unit, a bigger apartment. And we're just all happening at the same time. So if you asked me 51 days ago that Jade would be in school or be going into a bigger apartment, and I'd be feeling this strong, convicted, in flow, man, it'd be hard to believe, right? So that's where we are. This journey has been great. I actually touched base with, I guess, an asynchronous conversation with Kevin Dabrowski on this, because we're both at 50-day mark. And one thing that he had reminded me was, and also a thing I shared, is how self-doubt always comes back up in the back of your mind, like, the devil on your shoulder always telling you, oh, maybe you're not going to do this. Maybe you're not going to make it. who the hell are you to do this? And I'm finding that my muscle to fight that voice, fight that devil on the shoulder is getting stronger. I accept it, I hear it, and then I let it go. So I think in the past or before I made this declaration, I would have a sleepless nights, like, oh, I can't do this. That fear is real, and you hear this from other thought leaders, like fear and all these memes about fear. Until you go through that fear and accept it, it doesn't get stronger, right? You might just run, you'll do whatever feels comfortable, whatever feels safe. So I'm realizing I'm staying within that fear, seeing it pop up here and there. And another thing that came up was, how am I dealing with this audacious goal of making 220,000 a month in 50 days? And within the conversation, it's like it's easy to lax on that goal, but to lean into it and have the conviction that, yeah, I'm going to do it in 50 days. It's a necessity to hit that. So the key word is necessity. It's necessary for me to hit this and not to let myself off on it. I have to stick with it and be with it and believe it's possible. We started talking about non-linear successes, that if things were linear success, this at 0 to 100 days, I should be halfway there if things are linear. And when Kevin reminded me of that, I was thinking about things that are not linear, right? First off, super fan of NBA. You'll have a non-professional player making 0, getting drafted, making 3 million. That's not linear, 0 to 3 million. And then you keep playing, you play hard as just the next man. And then you're making 30 million. I don't think that's linear. I think if you're at 3 million and you're not super talented and you just maybe don't believe, or you're slack, or you don't have your mind in the NBA, you're just going to be at 3 million for a while, and then you're going to drop back off. Then you're going to be the lifer, role player in the NBA. You're going to make 5 million, maybe 10 million, but 8 million, then 5 million, 8 million. Then there's folks like Kyle Lowry, for example. He just jumped, and then a jump, and then a jump. He's going to do things like that, right? And then I started thinking about science and the transition of states, right? How electrons move from one state to the other. And I'm not a scientist, but I remember in my engineering degree, it's like if you go from one state to the next, you have to have a lot of energy posted in here before this electron starts shaking and shaking and shaking. And boop, it pops up to a new state. It's a new molecule. It's a new thing. And same thing as getting into space, right? It takes amount of energy to break the gravity of Earth, to get to the atmosphere. But as soon as you pop through that atmosphere, you're flying. You're going as faster than you ever thought you ever believed you could ever go, with no energy at all. And that's just a new plateau. So, yeah. 50 days. You just gotta keep pressing on, keep pushing, keep doing and being in belief. And it could happen tomorrow. It could happen day 51. All of a sudden, things grow. So I'm into it. I'm into it. So that's it. Day 50. Today, real quickly, it was day 2 of Jade's in-person school. She was excited. She crashed early last night and woke up super early when Betty was going to work, and then stayed up. That was like 5:30 in the morning. I'm like, oh, school doesn't start. But I didn't really want her to, just hang around. So we left early, went to playground and just played, and it was an amazing time. She had so much fun. She told my wife after school, asking if she could go back to school. So that was really cool. I really liked that. And I was able to go for a midday run. Ah, that felt so good. felt good to get out halfway through the day. You know, I was very productive in the morning, dealing with some customers that we've onboarded, doing some sales opportunities, and just on the front end of customers, and also thinking about marketing because I'm doing a launch on some content this week. And I'm like, all right, it's time to go for a run. And then I'll meet Betty after her work 'cause she was off at noon. And boy, did that feel great. It was like 23 degrees here and 23 degrees Fahrenheit, like around 65 degrees, sorry, Celsius, so around 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Beautiful day for November 10th in Toronto, Canada. So that felt so good. And I was just busy. Did a podcast interview with a friend of mine, Hamza, and another friend, Lloyd Lobo, Boast AI. So that's going to be released in the next couple of weeks. Amazing conversation on innovation in Canada and, you know, some of the challenges we have of being Canadians and blowing up to be unicorns. And caught up with friend Diana and moved some stuff. Like, it was such a full day, but I feel good. I'm calm. I'm in flow. I'm excited for the second half. So, yeah, day 50, the last day of the first half, as Kevin said. I'm feeling good. I hope you're all doing well. Have a good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Until tomorrow, do your best.